The most important thing in boxing is having a good, strong stance. If we don't have a strong stance, if someone punches or pushes us, then we're going to go flying and fall over. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to have the perfect stance. The first thing that we need to know is if we're orthodox or southpaw. Now, orthodox is if you're right-handed and southpaw is if you're left-handed. If you're orthodox, which is if you're right-handed, your dominant foot, which is your right foot, is going to go behind you. If you're southpaw, your left foot is going to go behind you. To start off, put your feet about shoulder width apart, okay? So we're just standing normally. So from here, what we want to do with our dominant foot, if we're orthodox or southpaw, take a nice big step back, angle your feet at 45 degrees so they're facing this sort of direction. Now from here, slight bend in the knees. Extend this back foot up until you can have your heel off the ground and you're not off balance. So we don't want it like this where your knee's really bent. You want that knee kind of straight with the heel off the ground and just the toe on the floor. Feet facing 45 degrees. And from here, add a slight bend in the knees. Now, if someone was to push me when I'm like this, if I get pushed, I'm gonna go flying. I've got nothing to stand on. Now, if someone pushed me again, now I've got a more wide stance. I've got that weight distribution, that I've got some weight to fall back on. I've got this here, and I'm generally a lot stronger. A good way to remember this is if you've got a triangle on the floor in front of you, your front foot, your front toe is on the top corner of the triangle, and your bottom foot is on the bottom corner of that triangle. Now, if I was southpaw, it would just be the other way around, but I've still got that triangle. Now what this does is it keeps us nice and balanced and in the strongest position possible, so that if someone does punch us or someone pushes us, we're not going to fall over. A good thing we can do to practice our stance and make sure that we're able to move while in it is it's called the square step. Now what this is we're literally stepping forward, right, back and left. Now what this does is it means that when we step forward, our front foot is going to go first and our back foot is going to follow. Now what we want to do is move each foot the same distance and remain in this position as much as possible. So when I step forward, this front foot might move this much, the back foot has to move this much. If it moves in here too far, now I've got no balance, okay? So we want to end up back in this strong stance as much as possible. So when I step forward, I'm back in my strong stance. And when we step this way to my right, or if you're going left, the foot that's closest to this direction is going to step across and step first. So this, my right, is going to go first. This foot is going to follow the same amount, so I'm back in my strong position. I'm going to go back with the back foot first, front foot follows, back in my strong position, and from here I'm going to go left, and from here I'm back in my strong position. Set yourself a timer for 2 minutes, and what I want you to do is go forward, right, back, left. Again, forward, right, back, left. And make sure every time we end up back in that strong stance. And once you've got this down, try and do it without looking at your feet. If you've got a mirror in front of you, great. Use the mirror, look yourself in the eyes and get that muscle memory so that you can move and end up back in your strong position. If you found this video helpful, then click that subscribe button down below. Join my free community for more content like this. The link is in the description below, and I'll see you in my next video.